meet me outside, Bitcoin, crypto, don't go for a ride. If you're gonna get your surfboard, get it tied. Wall Street Pete, sick dough crypto. Please don't flip though. I'm not always right though. I'm not a financial advisor, but just a gentleman wearing a visor. Yeah, it's time to hustle. It's just so simple, I'ma solve this puzzle. And if you didn't know that you're feeling puzzled, it's TA, baby. Come on right over. Got one job, I got 1, 2, 3. I'll take 4 more just for me. I'm buying crypto, I'm dollar cost averaging, don't you know? You buy the dip, you have a sip, take a rip. Call me captain of this shit. I don't give a fuck, my name is Skip. XRP, Cardano, Ethereum. Take that shit right down to the cilium. I'ma put my fist through this shit. We're going to the moon and we're going soon. Alright, the name is Wall Street Pete. Crypto in crypto. I thought. Good morning, everyone. Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. And want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto? You hit that like, you hit that subscribe, you hit that bell, all notifications. So when we do go live like this in an important moment, I got to get right into it. I was going to talk about the news. I was going to talk about so many things. Last night, we came to you and we said Shiba Inu is going to have this tremendous breakout. And of course, what am I supposed to do? I am not always the guy with good news. Well, if you pay attention right now, currently at this point in time, I was looking at the EMA Bollinger Bands. We already know from last night, I'm at a 15-minute chart right now. That's how effed up crypto's got me this morning, okay? Hit that like, subscribe. Good morning, Gary. Good morning, Ricky. This is the live. We come for you emergency. I was looking at the total crypto price. Please pay attention. This may be a huge manipulation. Right now, total crypto market cap 1.08. So I am not waiting for this to fall. I don't see much volume coming out. The FOMO will, but this could be a huge Tigger bounce. So please don't react to this move currently right now, 15-minute. You'd be having a big little mini conundrum. And currently Shiba Inu in a 15-minute jump to the downside, unfortunately, over 7%. Rise and shine. Wall Street Pete's here for you, coming with a video usually 8 o'clock Eastern time every day in the morning or nighttime. Usually we prefer the morning. But I said a huge breakout was coming. Wasn't sure if it was to the downside, but we must analyze, we must pay attention to what is happening. As you can see, Bollinger Band's getting tight, hitting that major support area at the 1229, 1230 price where I have this magical line. So that's good to know. As you can see, we're still staying very tight on the ribbon. So as long as we get a nice healthy jump, this is just a Tigger bounce. Don't know if you've been following me long, but we talk about Winnie the Pooh Tigger bounce. Basically what it is a manipulation to the downside. And then what we'll get is a nice pump to the up going forward, basically jumping you in liquid. Basically is what they do is when you trade on derivatives, they want to get you out of your liquidated spot. So say I get liquidated under 1230. Well, guess what? I just got liquidated. Now it's going up. They took my money, and then the price jumps up from here, and I'm a miserable prick probably for the rest of my life, or until the rest of this trade, however you want to look at it. But that's what's happening right now. Could sometimes now, obviously, I said a double bottom pattern is forming. It's most likely a bullish. That's why I'm also sticking with that. Then I'll pull out an indicator for Shiba Inu real quick. I want to talk about some Polygon news, but if we're looking here, this is exactly what I believe is happening. Even on the RSI level is stating that 4 hourly, coming all the way down to where we were before plenty of times. So let's pay attention. Definitely to mention, as you can see, this magical line. Last time we touched, you can see where we went. A little below, but here, up from there, from here, August 28th. Obviously the end of the month, up from here. This is Shiba Inu on the 4 hourly for TradingView if anyone's interested. And then obviously up again. So I do believe that this is nothing but a manipulation to the downside. They definitely want to scare you. They got together. They probably worked, right? We're here on a live, and we were coming live anyway. But pay attention to these resistance levels, 1340. So Shiba Inu, I expect to finally break out. What's happening? We're just testing, trying to get her phone number and just testing every time. Hey, can I get your number? Nope, nope, nope. And every time the answer is no, eventually going to clean up, do a little workout, do little curls, and then you'll see her again. You'll have some confidence. Maybe you'll shave, and she'll say yes, and you'll be a happy mother effer. But we're waiting for that right now. Currently, as the analogy is probably bad if you don't like it, but you hit the like and subscribe. We talk about these things. Good morning, Sean. Nice to meet you here at this current time on the live. Like I said, we got a double bottom. It's a bullish pattern here for me. Boring sideways action is the ultimate thing here. If you pay attention, no matter even if the downward price is coming, it's going to be okay. That's why we dollar cost average into these falls. It's not going down to zero. What's your problem? You've ever seen a fall come down before? In order to get these big, massive gains to the upside, like this one, you have to have these falls. So I want to get into some of the crypto news. Currently, total crypto market cap is still establishing a 1.08 trillion market cap. We're strong. We're okay. Relax. Bitcoin, I think it's pretty strong right now. Looking pretty good. We're tucking our ways, right? 433 million market cap right now. So pay attention to that. Billion, excuse me. Pay attention to that. So that's very important. And million to billion, yeah, that's a big difference too. So Instagram, we talked about it. Starbucks taps Ethereum. Scaling network Polygon for NFT rewards. The coffee giant, speaking of coffee, the coffee giant plans to, because I don't go out for coffee all the time. I don't do this. I usually brew my own, and I drink my own, as many of you know. I have my famous mugs. But if you pay attention here, something is happening. Starbucks, the coffee giant, plans to both give out and sell digital stamps that can unlock perks like exclusive merch, private events, and trips. So this is pretty wild. I don't like Starbucks, but perhaps maybe we do. Hit the heart, hit the like, and subscribe, please, because we're going on a ride. Had a really good time doing this, and we made a joke, different kinds. Oh! Can't do the volume because it's full house, as you can see. But just picture the full house, doing a little meme here and there once in a while. That's why you follow me on Instagram. We talk about prices, and sometimes we have a little fun. And I was talking about the breakdowns of different traders, right? The different kinds of traders out there. You got the short trader, the guy who always shorts his position. Then you got the long guy, right? Benny the Bull, always long in the market. And then you got your bling trader, right? I never lose, who's got money and chains and all this stuff. And then you got Wall Street Pete Sickdo and crypto. I really enjoyed making the video. That's all it was. But we're talking about the crypto news. We keep up on it. So if you do like that sort of thing, follow us. Talk about the Luna Classic move. Very important about that one as well. And we always keep up on the charts. So wallst.pete up here. Check us out. Pretty cool. MicroStrategies, looking to buy more. Pretty excited about this. MicroStrategies, and we're going to go to Polygon next, if anyone's interested, as Polygon is going to be the NFT base for Starbucks, if I did not make that aware. MicroStrategies plans to sell shares to buy more Bitcoin. So what's happening here is the stocks are falling, and he realizes that Bitcoin is going to be the inflationary move. It may not be showing right now, but as many people start taking their money and start moving it over, they're going to find their ways switching out of the market and going into cryptocurrency digital assets. I've been talking about this probably for about 1.5 to 2 years now, harping on it nonstop. So it's a very big thing of mine. I do believe that's what's going to happen. I know everyone is saying, yes, the market does move with Bitcoin and crypto. They move along together, coincide. I'm looking to make a shoulder here. How am I going to make this right shoulder for Bitcoin? Well, this is a daily chart, and how I'm going to do it is create the left shoulder we did. As you can see here, we now have the inverted head. Now I'm going to have to get this right shoulder. So the right shoulder probably could come down all the way to 20,900 on this fall. I see a 20,900, so it's pretty good. If that does happen, don't be alarmed. And then perhaps we're going to get this nice J-like substance to the upside as I have here. So pay attention to that. On some of my charts here, as I do notice, it's creating a perhaps upward W, but this sucks right now. Currently, the manipulation to the downside is happening. Like I said, Bollinger Bands were breaking. It did look like we were going to have a breakout. To the downside, we weren't sure. We'll find out. We'll find out if this is a confirmation. Once we start going through to about the 30, then we really know what's going on. So we'll see here. Look for Shiba Inu one more time to finish above the 1230. So right now, 4 hourly is a pretty important one. We're only 45 minutes into this candle. Obviously, we need to bounce above this price to look twice as nice. So let's see if that happens. I do believe that was a manipulation. There'll be a little bit of a liquidity grab to the downside, scaring some people. But let's see if we can finish above. This would be very important. Then we can finally test our way back to the 1340. This is what happens. Test the 1340 enough. What's going to happen? People get tired of the resistance hitting. They leave the asset, which then hurts the price, or perhaps They just get scared, right? And that's what's happening here. So hopefully no FOMO is happening. Hopefully you're watching Wall Street Pete and realize the resistance turning into some type of support right now can be possible. So it's looking strong on Shiba Inu. Getting to Polygon without further ado, and I'm trying to get to it right now. Polygon Matic, they partnered with Disney. I thought that was wonderful news over the summer. They'll be doing things with the NFT, digital metaverse, with Disney. So that's very important. Please hit the like and subscribe. Share with a friend if you find some of this information pretty cool. And we probably passed Matic, 3 times, right? Where is Matic? It's like hiding. And I want people to understand things don't go straight up. But still looking at the daily on Polygon Matic, I do still see a nice upward W forming. This is looking pretty good. The volume may come out, right? People are getting scared of what's happening currently at this time. We got an ascending channel that did break out to the upside, and I do believe that this is just a manipulation to the downside. What will happen is could get a couple candles all the way down to here. We'll come back probably to the tip of this ascending channel, build support where this was resistance, and maybe that's where it is now. But if it's not, you're going to find yourself right here from 85 cents. Yeah, I do magical numbers. It's not just magic, it's technical analysis. 85.82 to be exact. Polygon Matic, I do believe this will happen. And this is still part of the upward W, so don't get fooled. It's still that way. It's just a manipulation to shake a few people out that are in the market right now and don't belong. So if you're one of those people, obviously you're going to sell today. You're going to think that this is trouble. And yeah, you know what? Pay attention to the pattern. Please don't listen to everything I say immediately, right? I've been wrong before. Double top pattern could form here. I don't see much happening. We seem to have gone up a little higher, which is good, right? I was trying to see if we were getting a double top formation. These double top formations would happen if it finished here. So looks like we're doing something different. So come down and do get that up. Every single time we went up and got a nice big move to the upside, right? Let me show you, for example, and maybe this is what you needed to see before the end of the day to make you feel better. Watch this. And I feel like Usher on that stupid meme. Watch this. All right, so here we are. We went up 100 and, wow, almost 200% on your money, right? But what happened before we did that, of course, obviously you can see what happened. We went all the way from $2.36, even higher, all the way down to about roughly 32 cents. So you went through hell before you could prosper on your money, make some profits. Sometimes this happens, but can we really talk about this pattern? And I do this easily. Can we really talk about what you see here on the daily? Because I don't know if you play a little game, right? It's not Christmas yet, but do you see what I see? Yeah, I see what you see. I see an inverted head and shoulders, and it's not Christmas time. But I do see somewhere in here a shoulder, right? Somewhere in there in that little yin-yang thing. But what ultimately do I see is the right shoulder that should be coming. And ladies and gentlemen, I mean, we're talking about $1.70. We're talking over $1. $1.47 here. Looks nice. Talking about prices, I'm talking about things that are really starting to make sense to me, the patterns, just without looking at any indicators. Of course, right? We could throw some out there, see if the MACD is bullish. We could do all of them. It's wonderful to pay attention to these things. Obviously, this is why we're here. But let's see what we're doing on the daily. On the daily, we are flipping and looking bullish on, obviously, Matic because of all the information we're getting. So just coming to you live, giving an update. I do believe that this could be an upward W still on Polygon Matic. Obviously, what to pay attention to. There's a few levels, and I do love to give you all these levels. They're very, very important. As you can see, 99 cents to $1 is a huge issue for Polygon Matic, just like the 1340 for Shiba Inu. So pay attention to that. It's pretty relative. If you watch this chart and then you go to the Shiba Inu, you're like, oh, wow, they're pretty similar. Yes, they're very similar. Price, market cap, all things different, of course. But what I'm talking about here for Polygon is this nice new higher low that we established. So pay attention to that. It's kind of important to me. New higher low is established, new higher low. Very, very important to keep establishing that. As we're coming down, people don't realize we're still establishing a new higher low. Perhaps our new higher low could be somewhere in the dollar or even higher. Watch the pattern. Pay attention to what's happening. If we get another pull to the upside, and I want to show you here what I'm looking at, and please be careful at home trading because you can get your ace kicked. But this is what I think is going to happen. This is the next move, and I don't do this for everybody. I usually charge for this. Please hit the like and subscribe. That's what I'm going to charge you. But if we are hitting resistance, wow. So it's looking pretty legit. Too legit to quit. So there's your right shoulder, head and shoulders pattern. It all does make sense. Wall Street Pete, Sicto, and crypto. When it's done at the end of the day, Polygon Matic is ready for a massive move. I'm ready to jump on this train. Yeah, double bottom M patterns can happen. We're looking for a rejected double bottom M pattern. What does that look like? Let me get rid of all this first. If you're excited, this is some stuff I get excited over myself. I don't want all this junk all over the place, but I do believe these are the things that are going to happen. So we'll leave the prices there. What am I trying to do here for y'all? I want to show you what. So the double bottom M patterns are scary as AF, right? We can all agree with that. This would be a double bottom M pattern starting. This is what I like to call a double bottom M pattern rejection. Right about there. So I know this sounds absolutely crazy as mother effing nuts. But if, and this is just to prepare you, and I will prepare you, I wouldn't believe we would come and touch base here again at the 39 cents. Why it's up there is because there's a double bottom M pattern forming on the daily. It is very, very concerning, but as long as we could stay and have a resistance level hit above the $1.99, you're going to be fine. Tommy, I told this yesterday to my brother, 22.8 and then hard down. Well, then you're obviously learning, so that's amazing. But what I'm saying here is if we do start getting this, and this starts happening, and what is going to happen? When is it going to happen? 75 cents. If we break 75 cents, and I want to tell you this because I want to prepare you, because I'm not the type of guy who says, oh, up and down, and then when it happens, see, I told you so. That is kind of annoying, actually. But this is technical analysis. You're not able to really do that. Technical analysis is what prepares you for what the chart is able to do. And that's what I want to show you. I'm not trying to be that guy to back my ass, or CYA, cover your own ass, however they say it. It's just technical analysis, what the whales might do. So I'm trying to give you a heads up. None of it's financial advice. But yeah, definitely would sell out at $1.40. I know for a fact I would sell hardcore Polygon at $1.40. Dollar cost average out. I wouldn't do all my money. I'm not stupid. So that's one thing to do. Then when I hit $1 and I break it over a daily candle, and we finish the daily candle, and if you need me to maybe take a picture of it, this is what you need. Daily candle needs to finish above this price. That's it. That's the only way we're going to get to the next price of here. That's how I prepare you. That's not me saying, oh, I told you. Then I could say, oh, I told you, right? When the price goes above to the dollar, like I said, and then it gets to the $1.48, then I could bring the video out and say, hey, guys, Wall Street Pete did it again. Upward W. And what's an upward W? Well, then I show you everything. I'm sure you're learning. A lot of people are learning, right? 75 cents, there it is. And now pay attention, definitely, to mention that's how it happens. And that's what an upward W looks like. What just happened? Well, we just got big manipulation, ladies and gentlemen. We're trading 88 cents, and we went down to 75. I'm telling you, there's a huge chance. There's a huge chance we come down to 69 cents. Understand what I'm showing you. Understand the charts. That's the worst case scenario. We start breaking and falling and closing below 69 cents. You bet your ass I'm going to be concerned about Matic, and we're going to find ourselves doing a double bottom end, as I supposedly told you. This is all preparation. Nobody does this for you. You hit the like and subscribe because you enjoy my videos and these scenarios happen. So that's what happens. YouTubers said everything, but no one called Ravencoin up 100% in a week. Exactly, Steven. And there's 2,000 tokens. I can't do all 2,000. I like Ravencoin. Check Wall Street Pete. Look up a video of me doing Ravencoin. I like it. But I cannot be in every one. We cannot do everything. So that's what happens. How the hell did that happen? I know I hit shit too fast. But Polygon Matic, that's what I believe is going to happen. So you want to watch that, you want to take a screenshot, that's up to you. My strategy only. Currently, right now, Shiba Inu, well, it's doing this. Double bottom M pattern, looking pretty good on the daily if I get to it. And you'll see exactly what I mean here. There it is. Double bottom M's are coming. Where am I looking at them from? Well, it all started from obviously here. Then it went here. And now if you see it doesn't look like a double bottom M pattern. That's why this is technical analysis. As I pay attention, it doesn't show that. So I do like that right now. I'm very, very, very bullish on Shiba Inu. I'm bullish that this is a manipulation to the downside. This is a fall, and where do we think we'll keep falling? Well, that's the next question here. As I believe we're coming through this fib here, we're breaking through the golden pocket. That's what concerns me. It's on the daily, and does the daily match up where I want it to be? I got to double check my fib. Yep. So what I believe here is happening, and what I believe can happen, is a 61.8 pullback. And if you've ever seen one of my videos here, we get a huge bounce off this, you're going to be excited. And I would get excited if I was watching this video right now and I was in Wall Street Pete. I wish I had Wall Street Pete for these videos when I was new in crypto. A lot of people don't get it. There's these lines for a reason. I have a lot of lines. I'm sorry if you don't like that. But some of the best technical analysis will have lines all over. They look like a fifth grader, and it helps me. So what I believe here, if we're not going to trade in between here, is this next price. Yes, another price line. But what I believe is if we hold this price and bounce off at the 61.8 Fibonacci sequence, we're going to get a huge pull back to the upside, and we're going to be fighting in this range. And you're going to see SHIB go through here. And wouldn't you like this? Wouldn't you sign up for this? I just want to know. Wouldn't you sign up for this? This is a big possibility that we could do something like that. So I want people to understand this is a big possibility. I'm not a financial advisor, but if I signed up for that, there'd be 1,500 wicks to the upside liquidity grabs. And on top of that, for Shiba and New, what we would find is hopefully back to the 2,200 level. That would be significant. That would be amazing. You got to remember, nothing can go up forever. And this is our start to the breakout of this humongous falling wedge. I have these lines here for a reason. This is Bitcoin now. I'm just trying to show you really quick how it works. Magic, right? 23-1 magic, all of a sudden magic, right? All of a sudden magic, Bitcoin is bouncing. It's daily candle off that. Wow. What I believe is going to happen now or next, 20,500 is going to be next. I'm going to leave this here for you. We're going to come down to probably about right there. I do believe this happens now. Pay attention, definitely to mention this is part of the falling wedge breakout that we are doing. So what do we need to do to break to confirm this bull? 24/7. If we do not finish Ethereum, Bitcoin above the 24/7 price, you are not going to find the rest of the market moving the way we want to. So right now, there's a possibility for a retracement to break through the 21.3. If we don't, fantastic. We'll get a nice move up. It'll be a shoulder. This is possibly the shoulder now right here. Going back to the other chart. Now, I have to have a lot of charts, and I hate having so many, but understand what could be happening. This is it. So watch where we're going. I showed you on that chart the exact price where we're falling. We're creating a right shoulder. This could be the rest of the day falling, fooling around in this range. Then tomorrow, one more, and then up the rest of the way. We'll see what happens, because then the Ethereum merges in 2 days. So pay attention to that. I'll short BTC all the way down to 100 times leverage if I had any money left. Yeah. So this is what we're talking about. This is very important. Bitcoin is establishing the inverted head and shoulders price, and I do expect a 24.5 somewhere along there to go. So make sure that this is it right here. This is your main target. If you take on this trade, please be careful, but this is the ultimate goal for Bitcoin. I know it sounds crazy, but that would be a huge cup and handle, ladies and gentlemen. Wouldn't that be a beautiful daily cup and handle? So pay attention, definitely mention on the daily cup and handle forming, obviously inverted head in the patterns. There's so many patterns confirming this. I am so excited for this. This is nothing but a manipulation to the downside. Crypto market cap, please don't get fooled, because we'll go down quick. We'll go down quick. 1.08 to 1.04, down 3% in the total of a 24-minute video. So that is a lot of money. That is billions. That is a lot of money to fall down, millions, excuse me, there. But we have to pay attention to what's happening, because that's a big deal. So people FOMO in, people FOMO out really quick. So we'll hope to form this shoulder. As we know, 18.9 is our huge, huge support for any massive falls. If you don't have your short positions and stopping at 18.9 or above, I don't know what the F you're doing. You're going to get hurt in this market. So please be careful. Do this on TradingView if you want. Watch what's happening. Pay attention to the candles. Make sure we keep getting a bounce the way we're supposed to. We have 11 hours, okay? 11 hours to play through here. We cannot fall below the 20,700. If we fall below the 20,700, we are now exceeding below this left shoulder here, and then we're going to have some concerns here. So pay attention to that. That's very important. That's another big outlook, excuse me. We're going to go to Ethereum really quick and see what might be happening on the Ethereum chart. I got to get this off my screen. This is annoying. Never done this before. Now I got it on my screen. There it is. Ethereum. Let's see if I have another Ethereum. No, I don't. Okay, so we'll go with the top Ethereum daily. I usually do 4. So the upward W is looking bad. That's what I'm saying here. So 1669, our last support resistance flip is at 1600. So I'm going to get rid of all this. Inverted head and shoulders is beautiful. If we don't bounce off this, Ethereum's in trouble. So remove, drawing. This is something I wanted to show people on here because this is a big problem. This could be an issue here where you don't see what is going on. And maybe I'm giving this to you. And maybe this is the big fall before we get this huge Ethereum merge. Because I'm worried about this myself. Left shoulder. Now you can see it, right? You didn't see it before until Wall Street Pete showed you, but it's okay. That's why you hit the like and subscribe, because I'm here. I'm here, seriously, for you. This is what we do. None of this makes sense, then you're confused. I get it. Wow. So this right shoulder here, I'm concerned, ladies and gentlemen. This is doing exactly what Terra Luna was doing. Luna Classic was doing. This is the same thing. We have lots to be concerned about, guys. Very concerning. Wow. It's really not looking too good. We're getting a big fall. What's happening is we're going to get a chance to buy the dip again. And as I said, we'll come to as close as we could to that 2,700. I mean, that's when we're trading 5,700. I said that. So for me to come even a fraction of that amount is pretty impressive. We could still be falling, but we came within the 200 mark of what my prediction was 5 days ago. So I don't know what to say, everyone. If you're not following or watching, I do believe we're still going to touch here, and this orange line could be met to 25. So dollar cost average in, dollar cost average out. It's very dangerous, but Bitcoin is doing something like that on the daily, and it's got me concerned. So we must pay attention to these things. Wow, it's just so important to watch that. Well, this is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. So as you can see with that chart going on, there's a head and shoulders pattern being created there. And it can be some trouble. It can be some trouble coming. I'm going to get rid of some of my drawings. And that's what we could be looking at. So you really have to pay attention to that. That's very concerning here at the end of the day. So I don't believe we're going to do so. As long as we maintain this, and like I said, with all the numbers, you just got a screenshot if that makes you feel better. Old resistance right here, right? And then we fell. So same kind of things happening, but we built the support. So the number 22,500 is going to be important too on this chart on the daily. We can sit here and flip-flop on all different prices. So just pay attention to the crypto total market cap. It's very important to hold the 1 trillion. So I'm going to be doing that. We're probably going to have a bloody day before we get a nice big bounce. It was amazing how we started off with this fall. But look at the levels, look at the support levels that we have had in the recent time frame. And look to continue to find $35, $33 for Solana. I expect that to happen again. Luna does the opposite, right? But Luna's finally falling there. So maybe we're going to get this 2,725 coming. That's pretty interesting right now. So maybe watch for that to happen. That could be a complete shoulder making here. This could be the shoulder coming late over here. It would come down, get us our inverted, one or the other. I have an inverted all the way down to here, which is scary. I don't want to go there, but that's sometimes where we go. It could be a possibility, right? So you watch us, you pay attention, we prepare you, and this is what we're talking about. So is Jasmine dead? That's a funny question. Jasmine, whoo! I sold my Jasmine, and I went into Shiba, so didn't do much more. Well, Jasmine's just going to come down and retouch what it's been doing. And that's exactly what it did, the 8.4. So if you update the price, it's a 4-hourly, and you can see it right there. I mean, it could come all the way through. It's been a major support. If I was in Jasmine right now and I was concerned, I would wait to finish a candle below that price. Just to give you a little help, Gary. I know you're a big follower of mine, and I appreciate everyone. There's many followers of mine. That's the price you're going to really pay attention to is the 8.3. We obviously cannot come down below that. As you can see here, 3 hours left. You got 3 hours left. You're getting some significant bounce already. I wouldn't be too alarmed right now. What is happening in this price? We seem to just be establishing a different pattern out of that falling wedge. And if you notice and you keep on, I showed you this circle here. Remember this circle here on Jasmine? Well, we didn't create a double top. It's like we created the double bottom. It's just going to have to be created through here. So really what's happening is it's just a lot of people are getting tired of the asset. A lot of people have been doing nothing but seeing this price decline. And you're a human. And the nature to humans are to just get tired and leave something like that. So I can easily just get rid of it all. And if you just really pay attention to what is happening here, it's long, boring, sideways action. Nothing is dying. All that's happening is a nice funnel ready to blow up. I mean, really, this is what it's coming down to. It's boiling down to here. Didn't expect to talk about Jasmine, but I am a big fan. And we talk about these Bollinger Bands and big breakouts coming. And if you see here, there's a big loop or two here, and you see the breakouts coming now. And it's to the downside, of course. Boring sideways action here. But what's going to ultimately happen is people are going to come back in, and they're going to make money off Bitcoin. And when that happens, the Bitcoin dominance is going to grow, and Jasmine will receive to come back. But as you pay attention to the bottom here, there is a bottom at the 83 here where I'm holding my crosshairs. There is a line of support. As long as you hold that line, I do believe we'll be okay. The bigger the wick down, the bigger the wick to the upside when we're ready to go. So as long as we finish, it's what's more important. It's not about how we start the race. It's about how we finish the race. In this 4-hourly candle or the daily candle, if you pay attention to it, as long as we can finish above where we're going, and maybe this gives you a little more understanding of where the market may be right now. We're still getting, like there it is. See this big hump, Bollinger Band, big Bollinger Band, our moving averages coming in, EMA ribbon tight. There's still a good chance if we get the bounce off this. I'm telling you, this is just a manipulation in and out of the market. They're just scaring you. I'm very confident in this. We won't fall below $1 trillion market cap. Probably test down a little bit, but we cannot finish below the 839. I keep holding it. It's wild. It's going to be so important to finish. So right there, you got 10 hours, 11 hours really. Just started 7 minutes ago there. So we really got about 10 hours, 53 minutes. Maybe we come live tonight. I think it might be important. We don't want to see this double bottom M pattern form. This is Jasmine token payment system. We're talking about a double bottom M possible here, and it's very scary. So this market could be falling. There is always manipulation. And if you look, let's see what we look at here on the weekly. What Bitcoin do? I don't want to see what this did. I want to see what the couple weeklies Bitcoin did. And there you go. So if you look here, we're fresh into the new weekly candle. And we've had a two good weeks to the upside. So I guess that's what we're getting right now. We're getting a little retracement and exactly on the weekly, if you see. Hitting resistance at there exactly as here. What is it? It's a little more up. But I do have this chart here, 22.6 almost. What did it come all the way up to? I think Steven said 22.8. 22.8, very good, Steven. It did hit exactly 22.8, but still this chart is very, very strong. I switched it to the weekly. It's probably a daily that shows me the price of 22.6 up here. But still, regardless not, you got support here. You got 2 weeks going up to the upside. And if you really pay attention to what happened in 2 weeks, and 2 weeks of going up is a good thing. 17.7% on your money for Bitcoin. So in all reality, we're going up 17.7%. 50% of that, if you really just look here, it's going to take you down to about exactly what I've been talking about, 20,700. So, I mean, really, I'm not even talking about that 18.9 no more. I'm giving you a different price. And we're going to go back to the last one here. Worst case scenario, 20.5, right? But the last signal was flashing for us. Was flashing right about the 20,700. So we're going to mark it now because now we're comfortable with that price. And now I'm going to mark it for a fallback. So I do believe if we do a trace and come down to here, we're still establishing an upward W. What does it look like? It looks like that. So like I said, I love crypto too, Jake. But I don't think we will stop trending down until the Feds let off the gas pedal. Yeah, well, they're not going to stop. So I don't know. They're holding Bitcoin from breaking to 100K. But if I were to look at Bitcoin's chart, and I'll tell you right now, Bitcoin's chart is screaming 69,000. The way the wedge comes out, and the way I'm looking at it, obviously the top is 69,000. But when you break out of a falling wedge and you continue to go down and down and down, as I look at the weeks of this, as you continue to see the weeks fall, and then finally found support here, look at this, because this is what I'm talking about. When was the last time that you found flat weekly support? I couldn't tell you when. That's usually when you're getting ready to go up. See, there's no flat support. Now look, maybe I'll teach you a little trick here, and this is what will help you guys today. This is a weekly chart. Not many people look at the weekly chart because the weekly chart is a long-term, and nobody likes to look at long-term stuff. Pay attention. Do you see a flat support weekly chart? No. The only support right here started, and then we fell through. So right now, as long as we continue to maintain and hold the support, there is nothing but a cup and handle formation coming. Where is that? It's all the way to $37,000, $38,000 for Bitcoin. So if you look at the long term and the long grand scheme of things, I believe that there's an inverted that could come all the way down. This is why people talk about this on the weekly, and it scares the living bejesus out of people. 15.8, right? This is what you're talking about. This is what everyone's talking about. Maybe this is what you don't see in the crypto market, and this is the bear part of everything, and this is what keeps us wondering, hey, are we going to buy crypto for more in the long terms? Well, that's a humongous head and shoulder. That's a humongous fall there. Last time I checked, usually to get the inverted head, you do have to fall a little more, which takes you into 10,000. So I am a little concerned on this pattern. Can I explain to you how much I believe that this may be the inverted, though? Yes, this can be the inverted head. We can start coming up to the upside. Get this big jump to the 24.4, wherever it is there, and then go down to a shoulder. It's going to be something like that. So I don't know if you're aware or prepared for that matter, but this could be happening. And maybe you don't see it, but this could be happening, ladies and gentlemen. And then this would be worse, because this is where I showed you here, this scenario. This could be very well happening. It's going to suck 24,000, 25,000 there. And then you get a little retracement back, build resistance to support. And then this is kind of what I'm talking about. So if any of this makes sense to you, or if any of this excites you, it excites me. It makes me really keeps me wondering, where the hell are we going in this market? And can this happen? Well, I've seen this happen many, many times before. Yeah, this is a possibility, ladies and gentlemen. And it's kind of scary where it takes us, but it does take us all the way down to, I think it was the 13. I don't think we could fall any more below 10 here, because see, the old resistance flipped into support is 10.5. It could never happen below, so Bitcoin could never go into single-digit territory. But in my humble opinion, that's the lowest we could do, and then ahead. This is a weekly chart, so you would need the daily, you would need the forwardly, you would need all this to basically start trending in that direction. So as I'm looking at the smaller charts, as I look at the daily, I told you I see a head and shoulders pattern perhaps developing here, but right now this could be a shoulder. We have to pay attention to it. So lots to talk about. There's so many videos I could talk all day about crypto. My name is Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. We break down crypto to the best knowledge of our availability. None of this is financial advice. This is a gentleman twice as nice. Used to work on the Wall Street trading floor, commodities, options. It was the greatest place, natural gas pit. It was a good time. I hope you get some value in this video. I really do. I wouldn't be doing this video for fun. I am not making money off these videos. So if you really think that's happening, we're not doing anything with funds on here. So go look up the YouTube algorithm, 1 cent like button. And you already know, 20 likes we're getting here, so we're getting 20 cents a video. No, we're not even getting that much. But hey, it's not about that. It's about helping you guys out, helping you better understand the market. Believe it or not, it helps me. I go back to these videos, I watch them most of the time, and I see, hey, could I have done something better? Could I have said something better to help everyone? Did this not make sense? Or perhaps, can I learn something for myself? That's usually what I do too. I go back to my own technical analysis. I love breaking down TA, because now I have my shit saved, excuse my French, and now I'll go back and I'll peek at my own charts and I'll say, oh, okay, that's a possibility. And I prepare my own self. So as I'm preparing you guys, I'm helping myself. So if I'm going to do this homework by myself, why not share it live? Have a great day. Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. And we're going to have a good day. We're going to have a good day. La-dee-da-da. Yeah. Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. Have a great day. I wish I could talk about every asset you guys want to talk about. Put in the comment section if I missed your asset. What asset do you want to talk about? When the video is over, put in Cardano, XRP. Please go over such and such. If you do these things, I will read the comments. I will go over your asset. No one is doing it. Therefore, you're doing it in the live chat. I don't see it in the live chat. I see it when it's old, recorded, and you comment. Take care.